I'm Graziella Gerbitz with the Village on Main Community Improvement District. We're a commercial district in the middle of Dartmouth, just outside of downtown, and it includes Tacoma, Maine, and Lakecrest. I'm here with Lynda McConnell. Hi. She is an artist. We put out an RFP for an artist to put a mural on our empty blank gray wall on Tacoma Drive. And Tacoma is in the middle of the district, and this wall was just kind of dull and just shouting. Somebody paid me and give me color. So Lynda responded to the RFP, and in the RFP we just told a little bit about who we are as a community. We're approved for accelerated growth, and we're a commercial district. We're going to have more residential. We have a lot of health and wellness organizations. Lynda responded with all kinds of scenes that match up with who we are and what Dartmouth represents. So we're going to do a walkthrough today. We're just going to talk about some of the scenes, because a lot of people have been driving by and visiting and hearing about this beautiful
440 feet from end to end.
440 foot wall. So we thought we'd do a walkthrough today on a beautiful November morning and give some highlights of all the work that Lynda did. So this is the bottom side.
So when I responded to the RFP, I looked at all what they were trying to say and what they're trying to communicate to the community, and I took all those words and turned them into scenes on a big piece of paper and just kept drawing until it was full. It's a very long wall, so we were able to cover quite a bit of ground. I was even able to add myself there.
This was a common scene this summer. The whole community would see this. Lynda stand here painting, so she just drew herself to remain here permanently. I want to point out that at the end where we started, it said welcome, and that is a big word for us. In fact, most organizations have an info email. Our info email is welcome at villageonmain.ca.
Right.
Welcome is a big common word in our vision statement. Our vision is a complete and sustainable community where neighbors and spaces are welcoming and connected.
Well, I think the whole mural's got a lot of welcome in it, you know. Urban gardening, we got construction in the background. There's a lot of people cycle along here with their kids, and so we've got cycling. And you say there's an event here every year?
Yes. What's it called? There's a triathlon here in Dartmouth, closer to the downtown.
Nice. Epic. Yeah, the Epic Triathlon, yes. And then, of course, we've got the paddling, canoeing, just water, beautiful colors, spilling out of the rainbow, because the rainbow kind of ties it all together all the way through. So it's like a ribbon, and it transitions all the scenes, and it's just a nice, bright, colorful way to bring it all together and be as welcoming, as inclusive as Village on Main.
That's our logo. So also I want to point out that between the scenes there are scenes, just sort of random themes of outdoors, representing wellness.
And I guess we've missed a few of them already. Yeah. We have security here, security, age, youth.
We have an age-friendly community plan, and it's all about integrating younger and older people together.
This is one of my favorite parts, is the Mi'kmaq medicine wheel. We've got a lot of culture here, and we're actually standing on Mi'kmaq land, so I really wanted to include that. We got friendship, learning. Speaking of learning, we're coming to the books, and
this is one of my favorites, probably my book.
So there's 22 books, but actually there's 23 books. There's 22 standing, and the amount of books kind of represents our huge loss in April of this year, 2020, in the mass shooting. And the 23rd book lays open, and that is the unborn victim whose story was never written.
And you see it has blank pages.
Yeah.
love that representation.
Yeah, blank pages.
Started off randomly picking 16 or 12 books, and then Lynda came up with 22 one day. She said, I decided to go with 22 books.
Yes.
That's why.
Learning.
We have a school here. I just want to mention that within walking distance from where we are, there's an elementary, junior high, high school, and college. So I love that she incorporated the school there.
Yeah.
And the books represent the school. Also, we do business skills training.
And the other bookend is industry.
Ah,
Right, so you've got your education and then your industry is bookends. This is the center of the mural, the heart of the community.
We're halfway through.
We got a pulse going through it because it's alive and vibrant down here. And behind that is all the skin tones. There's 22 actual skin tones, and then there's like at least 7 variations of those. I've tried to get all of them on here. I believe I've got 64 blocks with different skin tones. And then we come into
Inclusivity,
recreation,
another C, community C,
recreation,
leisure, wellness, health. We have over 60 wellness organizations in the village on Main, which is not even a kilometer in radius, so that's pretty impressive. So we love the wellness feature here. Skateboard, Dartmouth is known for a number of skateboard parks.
Yeah. This is the non-binary representation of the rainbow ribbon. So we're being more inclusive there. I have a non-binary grandchild.
This part here represents.
Go ahead. I love the animation of this little village here because it gives the animation to the area.
Well, we're a commercial district, one of 9 in HRM, but we're called a village on Main, so this is very village looking. And we're also approved for accelerated growth, which means it could happen within months. Somebody could just start a development here. And the new development represents commercial and residential. So I love the different sizes of the houses and the different kinds of residential units. Our rainbow continues and attached to the poppies.
Turns into the big pile of poppies and wildflowers. And the poppies are an important part of this scene here. We have the soldier giving his final salute and soldiers marching down, turning into the poppies in the field. This is a very important area for the veterans. Having Canada's oldest.
Yeah, so when we saw this scene in Lynda's proposal, we thought, wow, our signature event every year is a tribute to veterans and those who serve, parade and festival. And we have one of, if not the oldest, Army Navy veterans, Army Navy Air Force clubs in Nova Scotia, right here on Main Street, ANAF. So we love this, and of course tomorrow's Remembrance Day, and this is very,
and it's a beautiful photo op for Remembrance Day. I had a lot of people come by just to do that.
Sandra put it as our Facebook page.
Nice.
Background.
And here we have the snowbirds, kind of an extra tribute to another tragedy this year we had.
Nova Scotia is known for Army, Navy, Air Force, as we said, and of course this year everybody in Nova Scotia remembers the tragedy of the year, the ups and downs in Nova Scotia this year, and that's what I think this mural represents in so many ways, ups and downs of the rainbow and the different scenes of the tragedies, but they're not done in a really sad way. With the rainbow, it's like
They're all like,
I don't want to forget.
they're just little tributes, little personal.
It's not dark, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, just a little sayings. And of course we got the magnificent Atlantic.
Typical Nova Scotia ocean that we're all familiar with.
Yeah. And then we have the branding colors for Village on Main, which finish it off really nicely.
And the Nova Scotia flag,
Of course.
This year of all years, many of us have seen this Nova Scotia flag popping up everywhere and anywhere because of the kind of year we have that represents the 2020 year. So it's a story of of Nova Scotia, of Village on Main, and of the year 2020.
Of 2020.
Without really writing it all out. It's hidden in imagery, subtle scenes, and beauty. Visually thirsty, she's got it in here. Oh, and at the end, or the beginning, depending on where you want to put it, we have a sign here representing, describing the purpose of the mural and how it came to be, and it's put upon the green and blue branding of the Village on Main. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a chance to walk down Tacoma Drive someday soon.